Hey everyone, this is Noble Artist here, and this video is going to be the official start of the night contest. Now I know the last video I said the next one was going to be the rules for this, and way back when, the last video that I had, I talked about the contest. So I know a lot of this stuff has been nights, so you might be just tired of this, ready to get it over with. But I am going to officially have the starting of it now. Then don't worry, I'll have some other contests coming up soon, and all that fun stuff. But one at a time, this one here is way overdue, and I know some of you probably already made your figure, so the rules for this contest are kind of be really loose and based around that in a way. So I'm kind of not making up as I go, but I don't really have a lot of these rules set in stone right now. I'm just going to just let you know what I know from previous contests, what I've done. So it's kind of following the same guideline. Also, if you notice, I cleaned my desk up a little bit. It was pretty rough before. I haven't touched it in a long time, and there's stuff everywhere. But I'm slowly getting things put back to where they should be and getting this ready and prepped for some more customs. So anyway, I know if you've already made your custom, so let me go ahead and just explain. I guess this might be kind of out of order because in my brain I'm thinking of a lot of things at once, so just bear with me. But make sure you watch this whole video so you can understand the rules and guidelines for this contest. So first thing is first, you need to be a subscriber. So it's very simple. I'm going to put a link up here. Just go ahead and fist pound that, and you can go ahead and subscribe. So please do that before you enter your custom. Now, you can have up to 3 videos. So whatever customs you want to make, you can do 3 videos. You can just however you want to work that out. If you only need 1, go for it. You can have up to 3 entries. I think I meant to say 3 entries, but if it's 3 videos, it's fine too. You can have up to 3 entries for this contest. So, so far, very simple. Now, I did say it's a night contest because I have here, these are the knights that I have made, and these two, this one's actually a king. So technically, I guess it's going to be a medieval theme because I'm not sure if everyone actually followed those guidelines. So what I would like to see in your figure, like let's say you're going to make a king, or if anyone, please have a helmet. A helmet is like one of the most essential tools or pieces of armor of a knight is his helmet. Now I don't care how fancy it is, it doesn't have to be whatever. Just use your imagination. Do the best you can with that. I'll also try to make a tutorial on probably one of these helmets or just some basic ideas and techniques, I guess, for making medieval helmets. I haven't done these in a while, but I have some cool techniques I think might help. Also, I have some of this clay that would be really good for sculpting a helmet. Also, the green stuff might actually be a good chance to use that. So yeah, please make sure your character has a helmet. A shield is also very, very desirable. Shields are just a really cool platform for really cool designs, and shields are awesome. I love shields. So let's say you have like an archer. You can still have a shield like on his back, or you can have the weapons kind of like on standby because archers don't really use shields, but some of them actually do. I know crossbowmen, they'll use shields on their back. Sometimes when they're reloading, they can turn around and protect themselves. So helmet, shield, and now I would say sword. Sword is optional. But then again, a sword is basically having a pistol or a side weapon. Like if you're going to have a spear or a bow or a mace or a pike or a lance, whatever your character is going to have, having a sword is always a good backup weapon. So, and like this guy, my crusader, he has a sword, and then this is kind of like a spear. He also had a shield, which I have lost since years ago, lost his shield. So you can kind of have multiple weapons with this, and also you can have the sword on the side. I also made a sword tutorial, which I'll put a link to my tutorials over here. How to do, it was one of these I showed how to do, and I think I made one that was like a vibro blade. It wasn't actually, it was like a plastic material, it wasn't metal. But you can use that technique and just replace that piece with metal and get the same thing. So yeah, please just have a helmet, a shield, and then you can use chainmail, armor, whatever you want to do, as long as it is a like medieval themed. A king, he could be a knight, he could be an archer, it can be just a regular foot soldier, but please keep it medieval themed. Don't do a wizard or a peasant. If you want to do a peasant, make sure he has some pretty cool armor and weapons. Just saying. So with that, that's basically all I'm looking for. If you can follow those guidelines, don't model them after these. You don't have to do that, but just Google image something if you don't have any ideas. or just combine a couple pictures and images or whatever you want to do. Just make something, have fun with it, and go from there. I do have a couple tutorials that I want to make that will help you with this process. I did one on the sword. I don't remember if I did a shield one. I think I did a Viking shield, but I don't think I actually made a knight shield. That's kind of it's a broken one, but so I'll try to get some tutorials coming out. But anyway, if you've already made your video, or I'll get to that in a second. If you haven't made your video yet, when you do, please make sure you have a lot of lighting. Like right here, I have the window light from my window. It's window light. It shines in and you can see everything. It's bright. You might not have the best camera. I have a Casio something, or not Casio, it's a Canon. Very small camera. It's not the best in the world, but it gets the job done. And if you have a phone, you can even use that, but just please make sure you have enough lighting, because you can have the best custom in the world, but if I can't see it, then it's not going to do any good, because I won't be able to see it. So please make sure you have lighting. And when you make your video, so this is kind of going back to if you have your video ready, if you have your video, please just leave a comment down below saying, hey, my video is up, can you please go check it out? If I have seen your video, I'm going to add it to a playlist. I'm going to make a playlist for this contest, specifically for the contest. So I'll also leave a comment. I will leave a comment on your video saying, you know, something not really generic, but like, thank you for entering the contest. Your video's been added to the playlist, and that will be on my home page. So if you go to my actual page and scroll down, there's a bunch of playlists like tutorials and you pick, I paint, stuff like that. It will be there. It'll be the contest. I think the last one was like the heavy gunner or something like that. It will be there, and you can check out your video on that playlist. If you don't hear from me, if I don't comment on your video, then I haven't seen it yet. And if it's not in that playlist and I commented, which isn't going to happen because I'll do the same, I'll add it as I comment. But if something happens and you don't see it there, please just let me know. Just keep sending, don't spam me, but as more videos come out and progress, just leave a comment saying, hey, my video's up, please check it out, and just let me know, and I will get that added. So the contest is going to start today, right now. It's the 8th. It will end October 8th, so you have exactly 1 month. I would show you my phone, but I don't think you'll be able to see it because phones and cameras do not get along at all. But yes, you have until that date there. So you have 1 month to work on your figures, so that should be plenty of time. I know a lot of you probably already have yours, or I hope you do. That'd be cool. So you should have plenty of time to do that. I don't think I'm leaving anything out. I covered what I want you to do. Very simple, just a medieval figure. Do whatever weapon you want, whatever color you want. All that stuff, just please make sure they have a helmet and a shield. Sword is optional. Pretty straightforward stuff. And just contact me and I will add it to the list, and I will review them at the end of said month. Now, I'll probably come out with another video later on when I get the prizes made up, but one of them, I do want to take one of these platforms, if I can pick one up, take one of these platforms and build some kind of rock on here, and then make Excalibur and put that in there. I think first place is going to be Excalibur. It's going to be a really kick-butt sword that I'm going to make. And I might do, I'm pretty sure, I might make first, second, and third pretty close to like quality of items. So I want to do a helmet and then a shield. So helmet, shield, and sword might be first, second, and third. And I might, how that might work, because they'll probably all three be pretty close together as far as what they look like. Not what they look like, but time and effort and quality. I might just have first pick whatever they want, second pick what they want, and then third will get the left or the last one. But either way, they're all three going to be really epic. So that's just a thought. I could change, but I will be working on those prizes, so they will be ready by the end of the contest. Alrighty, so I think that might be everything. I don't know if I left anything out. If I did, please let me know. If anything's confusing about the rules or anything, I'll try to put them down in the description, but they're pretty straightforward. So yeah, that's that. I might put them up here somewhere. I'm not sure, because a lot of people, if you watch this on your phone, you won't be able to see the annotations. So when I put my finger up here and say do all these things at the end of the video, they don't see any of that. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Like, who's this crazy person pointing at the corner of the screen? So yeah, I'll probably put those down below. With that being said, that's kind of what's happening right now. I'm still trying to clean these things up. I kind of have a busy weekend too, but I want to try to make some custom. I don't know if I'm going to do a custom, like a historical thing or a character from something. I still want to make Batman. I might try to get it working on that, and then eventually I'll finish my squad wherever they're at. The fear is because every so often my technology and my style changes ever so slightly as I get new materials, and just over time I just get more technical of things, and it's like I get better as I go, like just like practicing, you get better as you practice. And I did those a while ago, so I'm afraid that once I start trying to finish them, the style might be off and they might look a little different. But anyway, that's another video for another time. This one is for these guys. So alrighty, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hitchhike it and just punch your figure right in the face like that. Don't worry, these are really sturdy. I do this all the time. I'm a trained professional. Don't do this at home. So yeah, anyway, fist pound that subscribe button, but bam! And don't forget, if you're the first person to leave a comment on this video, you get a shout out up in here. I think that's pretty much it for this video. Y'all have so much fun making your customs. Please just have a good time. You're all winners. If you make a video, you're awesome. I do appreciate it. And we will get this thing on the roll and have a lot of fun doing it. So y'all take care. God bless, and I'll see you later.